boys and girls, welcome to another fun, exciting episode of Music with Mr. T. Let's get started with our welcome song. Welcome boys and girls, welcome boys and girls. It's so nice to have you here. Welcome boys and girls, welcome boys and girls, welcome boys and girls. It's so nice to have you here. Welcome boys and girls, join me. Welcome boys and girls, welcome boys and girls. It's so nice to have you here. Welcome boys and girls. In today's lesson, we're going to learn about dynamics in nature around us and around our house. What are dynamics, you ask? Well, dynamics is a big fancy word that talks about the volume of the sound. That means how loud the sound can be or how quiet the sound can be. Today we're going to be looking at some things around our house that we can see if they are loud or if they are quiet. So as we get started today, we're going to talk about some different ways that we can use our voice, as well as when our voice should be quiet and when our voice should be loud. To begin, I'm using one way of my voice right now, which is talking. I am talking to you, you're talking back to me, and we're using our talking voice. There are also three other ways that we can use our voice. They are whispering, talking, which we've already used, singing voice, and our shouting voice, or our yelling voice. Those four different ways we can use our voice will help us understand about dynamics, the volume of the sound. So when is it a good time to use our quiet voice? I think it's a great time to use our quiet voice if we are in the library or if we're turning and talking to a friend about something our teacher has asked us. How about our loud voice? When should we use our loud voice? I love using my loud voice when I am at a concert with loud music, or if I see someone that's really far away and I want to say hey to them, so I use my loud voice so they know that they can see me and hear me. Also, if you go to a basketball game, a football game, any kind of sports game, when your team is winning, you're using that loud voice and you're cheering them on. When your team is almost there, you're cheering them on with that loud voice. What are some other ways you can use your loud voice? Let's hear them. I think that's great. That's awesome. So, our really quiet voice, our whisper voice, and our really loud voice, our shouting or yelling voice, they have some special names. Just like the loud and soft, that special word dynamics tells us a special name, there's also a special word for the word quiet and a special word for the word loud. So, the first word, piano. Everybody say piano. Piano is our special music word that means quiet. Piano means quiet. Our second special music word is forte. Everybody say forte. Say it even louder, forte. There you go. Forte is our special music word that means loud. So, we know that piano means quiet and forte means loud. Now, let's explore some things around us and let's find out if they are loud and if they are quiet. Here are some loud things that I found around my home. Let's listen to them and let's see what they are. Here are some quiet things, or piano things, that I found around my home. Let's take a listen and see what they are. What are some loud and quiet things that you found around your home? Tell the person beside you what those loud and quiet things are. As we remember, we have 4 different ways that we can use our voice. We can whisper, we can talk, we can shout, and we can sing. First, we're going to practice this song that you all know using your singing voice, and then we will practice it using our whisper voice. Let's see if you recognize this song, and as you do, you are welcome to sing along. Now it's that next time. So we're going to use our singing voice, which is that medium loud voice that we talked about earlier. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Now, we're going to practice it using that super quiet whisper piano voice. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I didn't hear you singing. I just didn't hear you singing. Oh, that's right. You were using your piano, your super quiet whisper voice. Well, you did a great job doing that because I could hardly even hear you. Franz Joseph Haydn wrote a piece of music called the Surprise Symphony, Symphony number 94. That's going to help us understand dynamics in music even better. It is rumored that he wrote this symphony with sections of quiet or piano and sections of loud or forte to wake up anybody who may have been asleep at his concerts. So as we hear the sounds that get loud, I'm going to wave my hands like this. You can choose to do whatever motion you would like, but I would like you to do some sort of motion when you hear the music go from piano to loud. Here we go. Did that loud sound wake you up, catch your attention? Did it startle you? Well then good, because that's one of the reasons why composers like to use dynamics. They use them to catch your interest. If everything was loud all the time, you would get bored and your ears would hurt. If everything was quiet all the time, you couldn't hear it. Our composers, our people that write the music, use those dynamics to make our music more interesting. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you've learned a little bit about dynamics. We remember that there's a special word for quiet, which is, that's right, piano. Make sure you whisper piano. And there was another special word for loud. What was that word again? Ah, yes, forte, forte. That's right, piano, quiet. Forte, loud. And these are all dynamics, which is the volume of the sound. Thanks for watching.